Oh, hey YouTubers, what is going on? It is your boy, the charismatic anime fanatic, along being AJ Lee fanboy, RKO2582, here to give my SmackDown review for September the 9th, 2011, and let's not waste any time and get this review underway. Alright, kicking off SmackDown tonight was, oh my god, yep, you guessed it, the slow-ass Mark Henry, the world's strongest man. And of course, with his epic ugh, fail of a promo to get SmackDown started, which in my opinion was a sad way to start the show. And of course, he talks about his Hall of Pain and saying like, ask Kerry, ask Big Show, they all are part of my Hall of Fame. And he's gonna say, I'm gonna put Orton on the list. And then guess who comes out like a shot of joy, saving this epic fail of a promo? Woo woo woo! Long Island IV, Zack Ryder, you know it. And then of course Zack Ryder, saying like, oh, I don't giving him the heads up on what Teddy Long said about Orton and Henry having no contact rule during their matches tonight. So, and sadly, Zack Ryder was trying to do a bravery attempt, and then in the end, it was all in vain when Mark Henry, whoosh, World's Strongest slammed him, and it set up Mark Henry to go up against Big Zeke, Ezekiel Jackson, the personification of domination. And this match, I was kind of disappointed. I really was rooting for who to win, Big Z. And it was just a squash match, nothing too special. Mark Henry did his splash, and then of course he hit the boom, World's Strongest Slam. 1, 2, 3, your winner, Mark Henry. Alright, enough of that damn crap. Alright, we get on to, the next match we have is Sin Cara against, believe it or not, once again, Tyson Kidd. Really? Sin Cara and Tyson Kidd? Really? 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 God, how many times are we gonna see this match? Okay, they did a splash top rope with Sin Cara, and then he did his I think a modified angle slam. I'm not sure, and then he did his usual somersault. And then that lion salt combo for the victory. 1, 2, 3, your winner, Sin Cara. And then the aftermath, you had Josh Matthews trying to interview him, and with Michael Cole. Oh my God, Michael Cole once again. He's like, let's be fans. Ooh, okay, I'll get you. I'm probably gonna make a rant towards the end of this video on him, but not right now. Okay, yeah, you have the Sin Cara interview, and believe it or not, Sin Cara speaks! He actually speaks! And, and yeah, he's all saying like, oh, I'm a competitor, it's what I do, and speaking Spanish, trying to be like Rey Mysterio, you know what I'm saying? And then trying to win up the Spanish crowd too, so. And then here comes my boy D. Bryan, the SmackDown Money in the Bank winner, pretty much calling him out, saying like, give me a cheap shot last week, and pretty much showing you disrespect me. And he pretty much made a challenge for next week, I know, for them to face off again. And then Cara beats him down once again, like he did last week, and he puts him in his own move, LaBelle lock, just insult to injury, you know what I'm saying? So, yep, once again, can't wait for the Cara D. Bryan rematch next week. Okay, we have our Divas match. You have your Divas champion, Kelly, a.k.a. Little Miss Powder Puff, against my baby, my girl, Naughty Daddy herself, one half of the Divas of Doom, Natalya. And, yeah, Natalya was pretty much, was owning Kelly, man. Kelly got her little bulldog in the beginning, but overall, Natalya was whooping her ass. She was jumping from behind after Beth was looking like sexy as hell with her get up, her dress. She looked cute, and I can see why. And then Natalya did an impressive abdominal stretch on Kelly, and then of course Kelly, being all trying to be all mad, and she slaps her, and I was like, damn, Kelly trying to be all tough, and then Natalya was spinning her around and stuff, and then Just you think the tower's gonna finally end it. Sharpshooter, then all of a sudden a cradle. 1, 2, 3. Are you freaking kidding me? Yep, like Kelly ends up your winner. All I'm gonna say is, night champions, we gonna kiss Cinderella goodbye. The clock gonna strike midnight. Once that's all I'm gonna say. All right, before the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus, and the Wade Barrett matchup, we had Captain Charisma Christian come out and pretty much, once again, begging being the creepy heel that we all hate him as, or back in the day, in '05 when he was called Creepy Little Bastard. That's pretty much what he's being right now. I still love him, but that's how he is right now. And he's saying, one more match. And then here comes Sheamus, saying, and once again with his Irish tails, like all the cat, like all of his R's, or something like that. Yeah, it's weird with these Irish tails of his. And then pretty much saying, in other words, like, you're getting no more chances and no more excuses. And then he pretty much told Christian to take a walk, in which surprisingly, he actually did. But you're going to be surprised what happens during this Sheamus Barrett matchup. Then we get on with the match. And then it was pretty much a good brawl match between these two guys, Sheamus did a boom elbow on him. Barrett did a reverse Irish whip on him. And then he did a flying lariat. And then, of course, his woo, boom, black hole slam, and running boots. Yep, and then of course a power slam, and then you had Sheamus who does his fist pumping, and then his knee, and then of course that super tackle from the top, and then guess who comes back? Christian intervening, pretty much getting Sheamus winning by disqualification, and Christian was pretty much beating Sheamus down along with Barrett. But Sheamus powered out and beat both of their asses. He gave Barrett the boom brawl kick, and then you thought Christian was going to get high cross, but no, Christian lives to fight another day. So I'm guessing this could be a rivalry between Sheamus and Christian, and I hope so, because I know these two could put on good matches together. Yeah, so I'm hoping. Yeah, once again, Sheamus and Christian rivalry. Hoping next week. All right, we have our tag team rematch from this past Monday's RAW Super Show with my boys Kofi Kingston, Evan Boom, haha, tag team champs against Jinder Mahal, aka the Second Coming Muhammad Saad, against the Great Khali, and nothing too much happened with this tag team match. It was pretty decent at best. You had Bourne does a epic spin Harana, and then of course Mahal took Bourne down off the top rope, and then of course Khali's getting some match. Once that hot tag to Kofi was rolling, man. He did that springboard splash highlight and his punch, and of course, my favorite move, boom, boom, boom drop, yeah, and it's just great. And then of course, Mahal and Khali once again having problems and stuff, and then Mahal bitch slaps Khali, and then Khali pushed him back, and then Kofi, boom, 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 trouble in paradise. 1, 2, 3. Once again, your winners, Boom, tag team champions. Man, I'm gonna love this team. And Mahal and Khali, yeah, once again, fighting and stuff. And then we get on to our main event tonight, and I was so happy this main event was made tonight. Champion versus champion, Randy Orton against Cody Rhodes. And believe it or not, earlier this week I made a Dream WrestleMania 28 card, and the link will be there in the description box if you have not seen it. And I made this match, I know, with Rhodes and Orton on that Dream card, and tonight it came true, and I was very happy. And believe it or not, and I'm thankful I was, because it was a good match, despite who won. But other than that, you had Rhodes cut a promo, well, of course, with his, I am not jealous, they're jealous of me. And of course, DiBiase, I know, I tried to take him to the promised land, but to no avail, so I had to drop him. And then, of course, yeah. And then when the match started off, and then Rhodes did a cradle attempt, and then did his drop kick, and you had Rhodes does Shades of Gold. That's his brother. Fist. Oh man, it's epic. And then Orton blocked the drop kick of Cody Rhodes, and then Cody Rhodes did a mask headbutt, believe it or not, and then they were attacking knees and everything. It was a lot of submission holds, and of course Rhodes did an epic key lock, and not only that, he did a key lock and a sleeper put together. Insane. And of course he did Shades of Parker Holly, Alabama Slam. I marked out. And then, of course, Orton wants to start counting. And of course, Orton with the clothesline, and scoop slam. And then thought Orton was going to, get involved with the knees. Nope. And then they kept beautiful disaster. Oh, and I forgot to mention that Cody Rhodes did a sweet, beautiful disaster earlier in the match, but he tried to do it the second time, but he missed. And of course, Randy Orton, bam, a random RKO. 1, 2, 3. Yo, winner once again, Randy Orton. And then after the match, Henry comes out since the rules pretty much out the window now since their match were over. They were brawling and stuff, and then Henry, believe it or not, gave Orton not one but 2 world's strongest slams, and I was like, oh my god. In the words of R2, Orton has been got twice. And then he puts a chair on his throat, pretty much trying to choke him out and say, look, I want this title. I want this title. You hear me, boy? It just, Mark Henry being Mark Henry. Oh, man. Well, overall, SmackDown was, pretty decent. But really what made SmackDown for me tonight was, of course, the main event, which was my dream match coming true. And next week on SmackDown, guess who returns? The Rated R Superstar Edge. And cannot wait for SmackDown next week. And I cannot wait for RAW Supeshow this Monday. The final RAW Supeshow going into Night Champions. So, alright. Anyways, this is my SmackDown review for tonight. And yo boy, once again, RKO2582 signing off. WWE Champion. Ha!